What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja, and we're talking about Solstice weapons, the greatest weapons in the game. Nope, I'm kidding. They're not really, but I want to talk about them. They're potentially farmable for some people. Some people are also out there wondering if they should even try to get these weapons. We already talked about the rocket launcher. It is the first ever strand rocket launcher, so that may sound enticing, may sound juicy. Annotation here on screen doesn't go as you think, and that video has all the details you need to know when it comes to the new strand rocket launcher. But today we're talking about something new. No, this isn't something actually new. This is a reprisal in Solstice with a little bit of a perk refresh. Now, the one perk I know that it has got added was Discord. I don't know. If you guys like that perk, go right ahead. But the other perk, I'm not sure. Comment down below. But I'll be honest, I don't know what they could have did to make this weapon even better. Now, we know the hand cannon buff is coming next season, which is right around the corner, technically, almost a month or a little bit less than a month away. Honestly, I don't know where to start with this. I don't want to say doing stuff is meaningless in Destiny, but it is certainly on the meaningless side of things when it comes to other stuff you can get, as this weapon is a 120 hand cannon. Auto rifles, submachine guns are miles better than other primary weapons out there, including pulse rifles, scout rifles, and even hand cannons in this regard. Exotic primaries are still top dog when it comes to being a meta option and things like that. So this hand cannon already as is working against itself in PvE. And when it comes to PvP, guys, this weapon isn't something that other 120s can't do. If you guys are looking for 2 taps, round robin, and other 120s can equally do this if you guys are using an empowering rift as a warlock. It's not impossible. So again, there's nothing here that this weapon offers that you can't get elsewhere, which is an unfortunate part of Solstice and these event weapons. The one thing I do like about Solstice is the ability to farm armor. Again, if you don't need to do that, then this event is pointless. But for me, my warlock, my hunter, I'm catching these guys up when it comes to stat padding my characters for whatever builds I want to do, or just stats I want to run. Stuff like that is pretty helpful. So since we know that this weapon isn't worthwhile, let's still talk about this in a sense of giving you guys options of potentially what you may want to have. So here on screen is all the perks. Now we'll be reading this from right to left. We'll start off with the origin trait with dream work. Now this is an intriguing origin trait. Once per reload, assists or assisted final blows partially refill the weapon from reserves, potentially overflowing the magazine. This on paper sounds remarkable, but in practice, especially when it comes to different activities and depending on what weapon archetype it is, this isn't particularly the best of origin traits to get out there, especially with a weapon like this that does pretty much handicap you. So moving on to column 4, we have Headstone, Demolitionist, Harmony, Kill Clip, Frenzy, Golden Tricorn, and Encore. Column 3, we have Feeding Frenzy, Wellspring, Triple Tap, Discord, Rapid Hit, Subsistence, Pugilist. And for column 2, for magazines, we have Extended Mag, Alloy Magazine, Appended Mag, Armor Piercing Rounds, High Caliber Rounds, Ricochet Rounds, Flared Magwell, and Light Mag. And again, for barrels, whatever you want, Arrowhead Break, Corkscrew Rifling, whatever suits your stat padding, whatever you want. And again, this is a 120 aggressive frame hand cannon. Keep that in mind because it will shoot slow. Now, when it comes to the God Roll, guys, it's pretty simple. For PvE, you're going to want Corkscrew Rifling, Armor Piercing Rounds, Subsistence, and Headstone. This is going to be fun for lower tier content. It is a 120, so you will be getting a lot of one taps, and doing certain stuff will allow this weapon to absolutely decimate opponents. When you start doing more difficult, more challenging, and even activities like seasonals that may scale to your power level, always being 5 above or 10 above, this weapon becomes pretty painful to use and honestly not worth your time. Switch off to a submachine gun, switch off to an auto rifle if you guys are looking for a legendary primary. And for PvP, pretty much go for Corkscrew Rifling, Ricochet Rounds, Rapid Hit, Kill Clip. This is a gold standard, nothing you can't get on other 120s, but pretty much the most simple roll to get. It's pretty frequent in my opinion. I've gotten this. I've seen many other people get at least Rapid Hit, Kill Clip together. It seems like this combination is a common drop. Maybe you switch off to a different perks, maybe sit more your playstyle, but again, we mentioned this before. This weapon's kind of lackluster, kind of not really important. So there's the PvE God Roll and the PvP God Roll. If you guys already have a round robin crafted or 120 you prefer, this weapon isn't really worth anything. So save your time when it comes to farming and play more enjoyable and farm more enjoyable content or weapons that are more rewarding. Leave your thoughts down below on this weapon. Again, I may sound very disappointed. Talking about some Solstice weapons kind of can be like, hey, this is not really not really worth anything. And we're getting to that point in Destiny where it's kind of concerning, but hopefully we've seen it with expansions and seasons. They usually add a perk to enhance some stuff, and they change perks up. So event weapons need to be updated a bit more. And from expansion to seasons, for the most part, we've been good. I know this past season with Season of the Deep hasn't been too rewarding with weapons, but there is some fun stuff to be had there and a few little different things to get out of these seasons. But for the Solstice event, not much is worth anything except for farming armor if you guys are on the struggling side of getting your stats up. But leave your thoughts down below on this weapon. If you guys enjoyed, found this video informative, definitely drop this video a like, helps out the video a ton. If you guys want more content from me, you guys are new here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I do drop more content. But yeah, something new, not really something worthwhile. Hope you guys have a good one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.